Hello everyone, this is Roman. I want to show you my new plugin. It's called MagicSymmetry. With MagicSymmetry you can create symmetry 4D very easy when you're working with symmetry object and make your life easy. Before I show you my plugin, I want to show you first the symmetry 4D have already the symmetry object. Okay, let's make a cube. 800 size, y thickness 4, x 2. Okay, I go to the top view, I make a DW my object, I make points, I select these points and I remove. You can see I need time to do this also. So keep this in mind also. So now let's make a symmetry object. Okay, nice. Okay, so this is very nice. We can work very nice. We can move points. Okay, I need to go here. We can move points. Okay, you can see nice. Okay, I make undo. Now I can move these points. Okay, sometimes it's very bad because sometimes you lose these points and you need to find where is the point in the middle. So I need to select all the points and make it to 0 again. So this is the first problem. The second problem is when I make extrude now, make extrude like this, extrude like this. If I make off, you can see it's a little bit high polygon, and this is bad. So this is the second problem. The other problem is if I go to make inner like this, and I got to have only one. So let's say I got the mouth for the character. I can't do this because it makes for the both the same. So this is no mouth now, it's something like noise. Okay. The other problem is if I go to scale. For example, okay, I select this Q and I go to scale. You see problem. The point is moved in the middle. So to do this, we need to make a TW, the symmetry, and do all this stuff. So we need a lot of time. So let's show you what I mean. Okay, let's make, for example, a cube again. For 2. Okay, make it W. Okay, remove this. Make symmetry like this. Okay. And now let's try the extrude like I say. So I need to make it W. I need to go to the cube. I need to select now my 2 polygons and I make extrude nice so I can make it a mouth. Okay, you can see now it's nice. Now I need to go here, remove the points. I need to apply again symmetry, and you can see I lose a lot of time and it's very pain. So I make one plugin to solve all these problems. So I want to show you now my plugin how it's working. Okay, I make again cube. I make 100 for y, but this time I don't use x2 because no need. My plugin is do automatic. Okay, let's apply MagicSymmetry. First, when you apply MagicSymmetry, you need to be careful some stuff. First, you need to go to tool and you need to make sure you want ZY mirror plane. After that, you can change. When you have already this and you know this is okay, you click create. After that I can change. You can see it's back to the ZY. You don't have problems. Now we have here a very nice button set to cut. If I click here, it's make automatic for me a cut in the middle object and make a DW. So now I can work very nice. You can see. So this is the one solved and very fast. This button is, for example, you have some points that you want to set to the 0, so no need to go here and write 0 and apply, for example. You can do very easy if you click this here, like this. And sometimes when you use a hypernet and you write here 0, it's not going every time to the 0. So with this button, it solves this problem. Okay, now let's go to see the options we have here. First, let's make extrude. Make extrude, 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 again extrude, extrude. If I make now the symmetry off, you can see automatically is remove the polygon because my plugin have these options: remove mirror polygon. If I make off now and I make again extrude, you can see I have here polygons. If I make on, you can see it's removed. So the first problem is solved. Let's say now what is remove null points. Okay, let's remove some polygons like this, like this, like this, blah blah blah, like this. Okay, so I need to remove this because I make to extrude very fast. Okay, if I go to point or more, you can see it's removed. Now if I check the null points, and I do the same. Okay, like this, and I go to point mode. You see it's left. So this option is smooth and up on. Okay. Now we have very nice options. We call lock to 0 and limit to 0. Okay, I need to make another object because now it's have a lot of here change. So let's make a cube again. MagicSymmetry. I go to tools, create symmetry object. Nice. Okay. So the lock to 0 is mean I can't move points if there's 0. If I check this now, I can move, no problem, but I can't go further because I have the option limit to 0. If I check all this stuff, now I can work like original symmetry. But I like to have like this because like this I don't have problem in my object. Sometimes I move by mistake points. For example, if I want a pen, a brush, and I want to move like this, you see, it's move points. But if I have here this option, okay, I need to make this, make sure it's the 0, and I need to make limit, and I need to lock and I check so it's fine. This point 0. Let's try again the same. Now you see, okay, let's make it bigger. Now you see this is still. I want to tell you something to know. Sometimes when you have create new points, for example, or you move points, you need to check and uncheck this so it's fine again. Store these points. So it's no this I can't move it when it's 0. Okay. Now I make undo. So I have original my cube. Okay, let's make now the extrude inner. The extrude inner like this. Okay. You see nothing happened. But wait. See now what happened if I move this here. You can see now my extrude inner is make one polygon because I move here. This happened because it's fine automatically the point is make everything okay. And now I have my, for example, mouth. Okay, this is no mouth, okay, but you understand what I mean. Okay, let's make another example. I make extrude. And I want to connect this to, like for example, bridge, okay. It's okay, I make extrude. Now if I move this here, done. Now it's connect. If I go here, okay, you can see here, my polygon is removed automatically. It's like I bridge. So no need to go to make a DW to bridge this. So how cool is this and how fast you can work like this? The plugin is working perfect. You can see again some. Okay, let's make this. I go here. Okay, something to know. Where you move, for example, this polygon, if you don't, for example, make the mouse up, this it don't happen. You can say I go back again. If I make up now, this polygon is make 1. The other thing I want to show you very important, when you go to this plugin, you need to make sure the axis, when you go to modeling, the axis in 0. Because if it's not 0, you can see now the problem happen. For example, if I have like this, and I try to move points, you can see it's not moving, because my axis is not the 0. So need to make sure always the mesh in the 0, like this. Okay, I make some undo, so I have original. Okay, and I don't finish, there is more. Okay, let's make now symmetry 8, 8. Okay, MagicSymmetry, create, cut in the middle. Now let's say I want to scale both sides. Let's say I have a body, for example, character, and I want to scale. To do this with we need to, for example, make a doubly to scale, remove points, and then make it again upper symmetry. So this needs a lot of time. So there is very nice option. It's called single mesh. The single mesh is make the object to 1, but mirror. If I click now this, you can see now my object is 1. So I can go here and I scale. Okay, I need to off the axis. I can scale, for example, very nice. Like okay, scale like this. Okay, and of course I can make a extrude inner very nice and easy. You can see here, very cool. Okay. And the nice thing, if I enable this again, I have my symmetry object and can work without no problems. Yes, this is the new plugin, MagicSymmetry. I think it's very nice plugin. It's helped a lot. You win time. It makes your life easy, and of course, it's freeware. You can download from my site http://nitro4d.com. Thank you for watching this video, and more plugins coming soon.